Holla, holla, everybody. So I got to read Tweedles. Guys, Audrey's on. Hey, everybody. Tweedles. You and Tracy are live? Who's Tracy? Do you mean Audrey? Because maybe I feel like we should all go watch Audrey. We never get Audrey. Hey, everybody. Thank God you stopped watching Zach. Audrey's like, I know, Evie Unfiltered. I know. If anybody goes in there, go in there and tell Audrey that Eric said hi and that they should all watch her instead. Hey, Spun Sugar! You're watching tonight's show. It was good. I mean, Vanessa kind of lied a little bit. Like, she kind of lied a little bit. She was like, I did so good on the comic thing. I was so close to winning. Girl, you weren't even close. Like, there's close, there's like, close, and then there's like what you were, Vanessa, which wasn't even close. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Baby Ghost. Hey, Summer. Hey, Jen Michelle. Hey, Spring Curls. Why would you tell Audrey to come over here? You were supposed to go over there. Vanessa lied. No kidding. No kidding. At all. Oh, well, thanks, Spring Curls, but we don't want to make Audrey think that I'm telling people to come to our show instead of hers. That's not nice. It's not nice. It's not what I said. That's the opposite of what I said. I want Vanessa to stay too, Spring Curls. I totally do. I am down. Hey, I am down. You sound new. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Become a fan, wherever that is, up here. Thanks, Spring Curls. Go make amends. You tell her I said that I told people to go watch her instead, which is what I did say. We love Audrey. We love her. Did Becky sell me that shirt? Yeah, it was only $500. I'm wearing it in honor of Becky. It's my homage to Becky. Yeah, hi, Goalie Mom. Hi, Giselle. You made it. You made it, Giselle. I gotta freaking look at this. Can you see? Look, you can see. Why can't I turn my arm correctly? See that? Oh my god. Why am I being so stupid with this? See that bug bite? Right there? Stupid mosquito landed on me 5 minutes ago. When I said, like, ooh, 10 minutes, mosquito landed on me. I was watching it on my arm, like, oh, that's a weird bug. And I was like, oh, it's a mosquito. Oh, it's biting me. Oh, I'm getting a mosquito bite. Remember when West Nile was all the rage? Everyone thought they were going to get West Nile's disease. They got bit by a mosquito. That's crazy times. Anyway, swine flu says what? Okay, back to Big Brother. Not as expensive as Clay's sweater. I hear you. Speaking of Clay, if you guys don't know, if you haven't heard, because not you supposed to be retweeting my tweet. Everybody's supposed to be retweeting tweets. We'll be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. with Clay, taking your questions, finding out if he thinks he is, if he thinks he's fairly being labeled a quitter, which we all know I don't think he is. Find out what he thinks of Vanessa's game, if he's worried for Shelly. I'm planning to ask him who he loves more, Meg, Shelly, or me. As a matter of fact, we might play Marry, Shag, Kill, me, Meg, and Shelly. That's going to be awkward if he wants to kill me. It's going to be awkward. 7 p.m. Eastern, correct. 7 p.m. Eastern, Robin. Hi, Naomi. West Nile is back in the news in Louisiana. Well, stay safe. Hopefully this is the one bug. I just want to like, rip it off. You don't just want to like scratch it. I just want to like bite it. I just want to take a pen and stab it. Anyway, will there be subtitles in the edited version? There are subtitles in all the versions of YouTube. It's very funny. I did say that the other day. If you guys haven't, it doesn't matter where you watch it, you can watch it on our website. It definitely benefits us more if you watch it on our website instead of YouTube. But you can turn the subtitles on anywhere you watch any of our YouTube videos, and it's very funny what YouTube thinks we're saying, because like YouTube does it automatically, and it's very funny is what I'm saying. It's a real hoot and a holler. I wish I could figure out a way to like put this camera like where I have to look for your guys' chat, because I just feel like I'm never looking at yous, and I wish I was looking at yous, but I can't because I gotta be reading your chats. BB Ghost says Windows wants to update right now. I feel like me the other day. Oh, don't worry. It tried to update during my show before. I didn't even want to complain about it. I didn't want to complain about it, but it did. Oh, I mean, I know a lot of people say it's easier for them to watch on YouTube. I understand. I definitely understand. If it's easier for you guys to watch on YouTube, go ahead and watch on YouTube. In general, yes, if you're wondering, it does help us out more if you watch it on the website, because we have those stupid ad things, and then we get credit for you like looking at a video next to an ad on our website. By credit, I mean a penny for every 100 of you. So far this month, we've made, get ready for it, $3. We're really rolling in it. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron if you want to help support our shows financially. Oh, megaphone time. Okay. Megaphoning. Megaphoning. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Okay. You had to get a picture of Audrey's chat too, because too many people. I know. I feel like we should all go over there. I feel so bad. I don't want her to think I'm trying to take away from her. Hold on, I just gotta send a text. I just gotta send a text to text. In a second, though. 1 second. I never do this. Okay. Oh boy, dropped my phone. Dropped my phone. Sorry. That's why I got this case. Okay. Hey, Tony. $3. What a joke. Tell me about it, Jason. Tell me about it. Does Jason have a YouNow yet? No. I don't think Jason's gonna get a YouNow. Oh, thanks, Christina. And hi, Darcy H. I don't think I've seen you guys in here before. Become a fan if you're not. It helps support our show, too, for free. Text Glammy obscenities. I think Glammy's mad at me. Glammy might be mad at me. Glammy says I shouldn't interview Clay, the cheater. Who do I want to leave during the double eviction? I would like it if a Meg and ooh, the second one's hard. I'd like it if Meg went and I don't know. Meg. I'm trying to think of someone that's really not playing hard. I love Meg the person. I think she's super fun and funny and, you know, everything. But, yeah. I want a gamer. I want gamers in the game. Hey, Della G. Welcome. Welcome to our chatty chats. Austin Slemos. I thought it was ridiculous how Austin was like, I take a shower after every time I work out tonight. Honey, we watch the live feeds, and now you don't. Ever. Ever. Period. You know. Exactly. See? With Big Brother fan knows what's going on. Go read reality recaps and catch up. Aw, thanks, Jason. You're so sweet. I just signed on and saw Jetfish. I know, Annie. That's why we're doing this right now, because Jetfish is on. So everyone was like, Jetfish is on, Eric. Come and talk a little bit. Yeah, Jetfish is on because if you guys watched, they didn't put it on the show. They put it on CBS.com. You can see them playing the trivia to win the takeout food each night of the week. And I think they're getting their takeout food right now, which is why I think they're on Jetfish. That said, it's really not worth watching. It's not that entertaining. It was. Like, I understand why it didn't make the show, because it wasn't that entertaining. What do we all think, though, tonight? I loved that the first half of the edit focused around Steve. I loved it. I thought it was great. I love Evil Steve. I love Evil Becky. I love Evil Becky, too. I love them both. I love them both. No Zingbot spring curls. Oh, I'm glad you're excited. Devon outed him about not taking a bath on her Twitter the first day back into the world. Yeah, I'm sure she did. I love Steve finally getting some airtime. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. It's a little disappointing, though, to know what's going on in the house. Well, first, let me finish talking about the edit. Here's the thing, because, you know, I'm so focused on the production back end of things. CBS always follows the same formula, or like basically one of two formulas, and it's that usually on a Thursday episode is where they go with whatever they start the episode having people say, this is what we don't want to happen in the first 2 minutes, is always what happens at the end. And then we get an episode like tonight's episode where usually who they focus on in the beginning of the episode is usually who ends up, you know, winning the power of veto, being put on the blocks. The fact that we had a lot of Steve in the beginning, you should have known, if you don't watch spoilers, that Steve is going to win this. Do I think the comment that James made about getting America's player was true or BSing? Well, I think it's BS. I don't think he's America's player. If they were practicing for a comp tomorrow, we would totally get to see it. So I don't think that's it. Being a mom, I really feel bad for Steve. He's so awkward. Oh, I don't think he's awkward, though. Like, I mean, yes. I think to us, he's awkward. Like, it was a little awkward when you open the door and, like, you can tell, like, in his head, he's going over, like, everything that production just gave him the rundown of what he has to do. But I've known people in my life who are really smart. And I just think when you're really smart, that's kind of the way you act. So if you want to call that awkward or whatever, it's whatever it is. But it was funny how he, like, opened the door and was like, hey, guys, let's do a veto meeting. Like, you know, they were like, act natural, open the door and be like, hey, guys, it's time for the veto meeting. And he's like, it's time for the veto meeting. It was a very creepy, stalkery Steve episode, is what I'm saying. Yes, Jason, I know it's your first year watching the feeds. It's way more intense because you get the real story, because you know what's actually going on. The show is edited. The show is created for storylines. They've got to make storylines. I do love James. He is funny. I love that Jamesy Wamesy. You get the impression that Steve is playing a character, Darcy. That's interesting. I kind of thought the same thing, too. For a little while. Oh, thanks for becoming a fan, Olivia Mundinson. Become a fan if you're not. Please. I don't beg for likes and gold bars. Just fans. I only beg for fans. Because if we get enough, it'll do something. Tell your friends. Now that here's the new thing. Now that you guys have all become fans and you're all fan friends, fans of this, but we're friends, right? Now you guys have to go out and get one of your friends to become a fan. Look, they don't have to watch. They don't have to watch. Just take their phone, download YouNow, add me as a thing, turn off their notifications, because that's annoying, and that nobody will be the wiser. No, nobody's going to be the wiser. Just do that. Just do that. Do I think that he could be on the autism spectrum? My nephew acts the same way as him. He's totally brilliant, Steve. Yeah, I'm sure Steve is probably on the autism spectrum. Not that that's a bad thing, but it probably is. I mean, people say that I am. Like my doctor. When I was little. He doesn't get BB. You think Steve doesn't get BB? I think he totally gets it. BB Ghost says Steve is auditioning for The Young and the Restless. That's funny. Oh, Robin, it's your first year with the feeds, too. It's ruining your sleep. I could not have watched last year. I know. Oh, I hear you. It's very addicting when you get into the feeds. It becomes very addicting. You guys that are new to the feeds, if you want to know good flashback times, go to yourrealityrecaps.com/bb17flashbacks. We have all the good flashback times of what you missed. We usually update it like every day or every other day. We try and do it right away if good stuff is happening, but if not, we update it like every other day. And of course, you can see all of our interviews with Jason and all those other people there too. Everybody. Clay tomorrow. I think I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. Hey, Party XOXOXO. Nevagata Gakalakala says, do you know what the woman's show is? No? What do you mean the woman's show? I don't know what you mean. Now that was about my husband. He doesn't get baby. Got it, Annie. It does ruin your sleep. Me too. My first year at the feeds and they're consuming, even when it's boring. It is. It's interesting. I got into Big Brother because I was fascinated in it from a psychological standpoint of you get to watch people basically 24/7. And I always found it fascinating to watch. It's like the real world. Like, what happens when people start getting polite and start being real? But the real world's edited. This you can really watch in full, in real time. Plus, I like watching it in how it really goes down and then how they, manipulate the story out of it. Well, Naomi, you got to get those feeds then. Do I think the twins will be evicted? Liz is getting on your last nerve. No, I don't. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. They're in a very powerful threesome couple, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they are a powerful couple. Liz reminds me of every chick from South Beach. Oh, I'm sure. I've never been, but I hear. I hear. What did you guys think of Becky's speech? Did you like it? Did you think they hyped it up for those of you that have the feeds? Like she made such a big deal about it on the feeds, and I thought it was going to be a lot better than it was. Do I think Shelley will be able to flip the vote back to keeping her? Oh yeah, well, I mean, that's what I wanted to talk about too, is so ridiculous to watch what's going on right now on the show when we know back in the house right now, Becky is saying she hasn't quit and she's, not giving up, but she's telling, I was going to say Vanessa. She's telling Shelley, basically, I played all my cards. There's nothing left I can do. If they're going to keep Vanessa and get you out, then that's just what they're going to do. There's a lot you can do, Becky. Like, hold a house meeting. You know the games that Vanessa's playing, so flip it back on her. And here's the problem with Shelley. Shelley thought she was safe, so she stupidly just did nothing for the past 3 days. She should have been making the goblins feel safe. She should have been promising them that she won't go after them. She should have been doing a lot. Instead, she was just like, Nothing. She just felt safe. She thought she didn't have to do anything. That's how Vanessa was able to swoop in the last 2 days and flip the house, which is why Vanessa is not somebody that you take out when you have a whole week. Vanessa is someone that you go after when you have a double elimination, because you can't give her time to flip the house. Sorry, I just remembered I didn't do the audio blogs yet, and I have to make myself a note. Audio blogs for Real Housewives of Orange County. Forgot to do it. Yeah. Giselle says, underwhelming speech by Becky, much like Vanessa's reaction. Well, I think they kind of backed off on Vanessa's reaction for a minute. Yeah, well, of course, Zach is going to do a podcast tonight because he knows this was his auction, his competition, where he had his little hissy fit last year. This is wrong. I hate you, production. I hate you, production. Shut up, Zach. Good night, Della. Good night. Whenever we're on the block, you always assume you're the target. You should always assume you're the target if you're not the block until POV is over. Shelly got her superior attitude back as soon as she thought she was safe. I completely agree, Sparkly Eye. I completely agree. She's used to there being a Clay to do a lot of the physical cubs for her, and she's used to Vanessa doing all of her strategizing for her. So now they've both been removed for her, and we see she doesn't play the game. Shelly talked to the Gremlins today. I know she did, but they lied to her. And Becky told her the truth, like right before the Tonight Show started, here for us, Summer. Becky was basically filling in Shelly on the fact that it seems like they're not keeping you. Too busy to do RHNY with a BB? Well, yeah. Basically, for those of you that don't know, if any of you are Real Housewives fans, you know how the housewives do, like, they type their blogs out, and they put them on Bravo's website? Well, I don't like to read. I like to be read to. So I take their blogs and I read them, and then I put it up on the website and on iTunes. And I read it to you comedically, and I interject some little notes as I go. So it's a fun podcast if you guys are Housewives fans. And we have a ton of other Bravo content too. YourRealityRecaps.com/Bravo. You know, we don't just cover Big Brother. We cover like 20 other different shows. Big Brother's just my fave. Who are the Gremlins? I thought it was Sabrina and Rachel from BB Cam. It's James, Megan. I'm losing my mind. I'm not sleeping. James, Jackie, and Meg. Oh my god. Can't get words out today. Where is Johnny's head now? Those pants. Hey, Zoomy, Vanessa's minions are working overtime to save her. I know. Well, but not for nothing. The Gremlins, or James, Meg, Jackie, it is in their best interest to keep Vanessa if they can win in the double elimination. Their thought process is, get Shelly out now. She's way better of a competitor than Vanessa. It gives them a better chance of winning going into the double elimination. And then if they win in the double elimination, then they're going to take out Vanessa. So that's kind of what their plan is. And it is a smart plan. Tianka, you love the Goblins and the Oz Twins? Do you watch the feeds? Okay, before I insult you, make sure you become a fan if you're new. Yanisa says, what do I cover in the fall? Survivor, Amazing Race, Bachelor, Bachelorette, RuPaul's Drag Race. Keep in mind that as soon as pretty much after Clay this week, everybody's been sequestered. So now we're not going to have any more people on to interview. I think we might bring on some Big Brother Canada people now to talk about Big Brother for you guys. And I know Audrey wants to come back on and Jason wants to come back on. So I think we'll do that. But then when Big Brother ends, then keep in mind we have the whole entire jury to do shows with. So pretty much going into September and going into October, we'll have shows with all those jury people too. So we got a lot to keep us busy until the end of the year. We usually do a big Halloween show. We usually do a big Christmas show. We usually do a New Year's show. We got a lot planned. A lot planned. John's head at being funny, securing America's vote. Yep, that's true. I want another Big Brother spring season. Well, Baby Ghost, then you're going to need a writer's strike, is what you're going to need. Celebrity Big Brother starts soon. Yes, it does, Sumi. You're correct. Did I watch Jackie and Jeff? Oh my god, I don't know why I can't stop yawning. Yes, I do. I don't sleep. Did I watch them on Amazing Race? No, I did not watch their season of Amazing Race. I pretty much took off. Pretty much, I've been gone the past year from reality recaps. I just came back on this Big Brother season, so I did not watch it. I mean, we were covering it, but not me specifically. Visited Derek for a second. He's so full of himself. Oh, Spring Curls, welcome back. Welcome back, Spring Curls. Yeah, Derek didn't reply. Remember when I wore my Team Derek shirt and we all tweeted him and was like, hey, Derek, Eric missed you. And then he was like, okay. That was sad. Celebrity Big Brother starts August 27th. Yes, it does. Amazing Race this past spring was the worst. We watched 3 episodes and gave up. Was that Jackie and Jeff season with the blind daters? Because then you're the first person that's told me you didn't like it, BB Ghost. A lot of people said they thought it was like one of the best seasons in a long time. Figures, because I didn't watch it. They should do All-Stars with either the second place winners or everyone that got evicted first. Well, technically, Jason, if you're listening to the words in your sentence, that wouldn't be an all-star season. That'd be a loser's season. Which is why they can pull that season into their hat anytime they want, and they don't have to hold it for all-stars. I would guess next season would be all-stars, and then I guess they're also looking into a first or second out or a second chances season, but that wouldn't be considered an all-star season, I guess. Puts on chapstick. Derek is just, Derek is very, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say methodical. That's bad. He's not methodical. He's focused. He's there to talk game. He's talking game. It felt very gimmicky to you. You liked Amazing Race with Jackie and Jeff, but man, the blonde pediatric nurse... nails on a chalkboard. One-sided, calculated, tunnel vision. Oh, I love you. We should all play charade. We should all play Taboo. We should do that when John's here in 10 days. No. Not this Monday. Not this Monday coming up. The following Monday, John will be here. Monday and Tuesday. We should play. We're going to do some YouNows when he's here. I should figure out a game we can play with prizes. Last time you watched Derek, he was going over everything but talking game. Oh, well, I didn't see that. I don't watch YouNows. He can't ever turn his police voice off. Oh. I like Derek's police voice. I have to say, like, I love Derek in person. I mean, I love Derek's game. Everyone knows I said I thought Derek played the best game in Big Brother ever. Um, but I love Derek in person. He is, I will say, one of the really genuine Big Brother players. Like, if you say something to him, you could see him next month, next year, 3 years from now. He'll remember and, like, be able to talk to you about it. It's very much like a Brendan. So I like that about him. I remind you of Ricky Gervais. Well, that's awesome. Become a fan. I wish I had some of Ricky Gervais's money. I wish I had 1/100th of his money. Um, we really give a damn if he. Wait, what? Spring curls. Like, we really give a damn if he signs a hat in silver or gold ink. I don't know what you're talking about, Spring curls. Oh, thanks for becoming a fan, Kokomo. Ricky's dope, yeah, he is. One of my coworkers is like that with wrestling. He can tell you everything that happened down to the date. Oh, I wish I had that ability. I wish I could tell you what happened last week. That's what he was. Oh, he was asking. Oh, you mean Derek was asking people? Well, that's fine. Let him ask. He's giving it to them. They should have an input on what they want. So yeah, very interesting. Ba-dum. You get to right. So the people that can remember everything, what is that called? Now, you're asking me to remember what something's called, but I do know what you're talking about. There are people that have that thing when they can remember, like, the day of the week. Like, you can tell them a month, a year, and a date, and they can, like, tell you what day of the week it was, what the weather was. I know what you're talking about, if that's what you're talking about. Yes, that girl from, What's-Her-Face? Savant. She's a savant. Steve is a savant. Taxi. Right, the girl from Taxi. But I forget what Margaret. Mary Lou Henner. Mary Lou Henner. Ding, ding, ding. You got it, Annie. Mary Lou Henner. Hey, Stacey's coming out of the woodwork. Haven't seen you here before. So what else? What else do we want to talk about? Everybody may have spammed the Zach room to join. Oh, Jesus, Giselle. That doesn't help. That doesn't help when you do that. That just makes the Big Brother people mad at us, and then they don't come do our shows. Do I watch Orange is the New Black? No, I don't. No, I don't watch it. Trainiac. Oh, that was the other thing. I loved how they had Becky in the DR basically be like, "Oh my god, I'm yawning again. I can't stop yawning." I loved how they had Becky in the DR be like, "I love the train. I love the trains. It was such a good experience in my life. I've learned so much from it. I loved it." Because production was like, the people that just go by what they see, they might think that we're mocking Becky being hit in the face with a train, so we really need to cover our asses and make sure she clears that up in the DR. That's what I felt like. Yesterday, Amanda said Zach makes $6,000 from YouNow. I bet he does. He gets well, first of all, he's a partner. Like, he's like one of the #1 YouNowers, so they've clearly given him a ton of money to come on. Him, Derek, Cody, they all have contracts with YouNow, so they all get paid just for doing shows here. And then they have their tip jars where they get a percentage of the money, where they probably get like 33% of whatever gets tipped. So every 1,000 likes, they probably get like $30 or something. I don't know. I'm totally making that up. Looks like Audrey will end up being good. I hope Audrey becomes a partner because Audrey will have gotten it because she earned it. It wasn't given to her. Boom. Zach doesn't have a real job. Zach has a real job. This is Zach's job. Hey, you can't hate Zach for making money doing this. Just like I said all last season, Big Brother fans, the ones that paid everybody for doing everything, created that monster. So if we didn't like it, nobody should have given them money. Like if nobody would have paid to see them, then they wouldn't have been able to get money for it. We created the monster. Yes, see, don't blame his hustle. We created the monster. It's our fault. Who's humming? My chair? Tub my chair. So whatever. I love all you guys. I don't really have a lot to talk about. We did one of these earlier. We just had Big Brother. I was just coming on because the feeds were down for fish. But I mean, you guys got Audrey and Zach and Derek. I feel you have a good selection of people you can watch. Oh, good. And the feeds are back. What perfect timing. Love all you guys. See you later. See you tomorrow. Don't forget, 7 p.m. Eastern, Where with Clay. You better show up. Show up, ask questions. Love all of yous. Bye. Glad you guys wanted me to do one. Bye, Anissa. Bye, Sparkly Eye. Bye, Spring Curls. Bye, Anissa. Bye, Giselle. Bye, Lois. Bye, Jason. Bye, Summer. Bye, Greek Diva. Love you guys. Bye, Jen. Bye, Jackie. Love. Love, love, love. Go watch the feeds. Yes, signing off. Signing off. Don't forget, if you guys are watching the archived version of this, to become a fan on YouNow.com/realityrecaps. That helps support our shows. If you're watching on YouTube, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. And if you're watching on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. If you want to support our shows financially, go to patreon.com/realityrecaps, or you can make a donation in PayPal. All the links are in the sidebar on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. Bye, Zoomy. Bye, Sierra Hooks. Make sure you guys become fans if you're not. That said, they watch video clips for HOH tomorrow. Oh, okay. Thank you, Angel Chick. I love you, Angel Chick. You are the best. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Clay Show, 7 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everybody.